Thanks for tuning in to the Campaigns of the Plains channel. Catch new material every Friday on YouTube and make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Now, on with the show.
I'm guessing.
And
maybe.
welcome back to the second half of our one-shot mystery. So let's get back into it. Right before the break, you had discovered that your boss, Mr. Montgomery, had been killed while you all were in the room with him. And now, two of his bodyguards have been put on the trail of the HR manager, Aubrey, who had run off to get security, and are now chasing her down. And the rest of you escaped via a secret exit to the office itself, and are now in said tunnel, hallway. What shall you do?
So, I would be leading the charge. So I would keep an eye out as we're walking towards this T intersection. I'm assuming it's just bare walls back here, or...
Yeah, they are, they've been painted with like a deep green coloration and some golden etching. But besides that, there's really no indication or any signs that lead you anywhere.
So I feel like I should specify that the advantage on my perception, it's based on my keen smell, actually. So I do have advantage on perception, survival, investigation checks involving smell. So maybe I could sniff down these tunnels and see if there's something odd traced down these.
Certainly can, if you'd
You
like to make a
gave a
perception
lot
check.
of detail on things that make no sense.
Okay. Yeah, so I like to kind of, see if I catch any sense.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
What advantage is she talking? Does anyone know what that means?
Oh, I thought that was 15.
No, it's not very good, but let's see. Perception. That's okay. That's 10.
10? So you're getting a mixture of odors at this intersection. You're not really sure which is coming from where, but from some direction or another, you're getting this, like, community, like, almost spilled drinks and, cigarette/cigar smoke kind of smell, very heavy. And then from the other direction, you're getting kind of this almost sweaty smell, like a lot of people in an enclosed area, like maybe working out or doing strenuous activities.
Well, it seems.
Oh, is this a closet?
It very well might be. Well, I am getting a lot of smells down these hallways, so I don't really sense that anyone in particular has been down this way. But I just smell a lot of people and booze and cigars.
I will look down at the floor and see if I see any footprints.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh, I'm bad at those. That's a 6.
That just, fucking landed in...
This light in front of your nose is keeping you from really seeing any, tracks or anything, so...
Oh, this gosh darn light. I can't see anything.
I can remove it if you want.
Well, we need some sort of light, but maybe not directly on my nose.
Oh, well, I guess that seems fair.
It makes it kind of hard to see.
I'll cast it on the back of your sword.
Oh, okay. And I'll take out my sword, and I'll use it as like a flashlight type of thing.
Sure, so you're doing it on the hilt or on the tip of the sword?
On the hilt.
Oh,
okay.
So...
You're pointing the dangerous part towards yourself.
Maybe
Sure.
on the tip. I don't know how swords work, okay? I don't, stab people.
Oh, well, you usually point this side at people.
Oh, well, then I'll put it on the tip.
Oh, okay.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Just this pointy part, yeah.
What do you think, Martha? Somebody's putting their finger on your husband's tip.
Well, I guess I don't see what the problem is if she's just putting it on the tip of the sword.
Just be careful, it's very sharp.
Oh, yes. Be very careful, young lady.
Yeah, I'm always careful.
Okie dokie. Oh, well, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, this way then.
All right.
Right.
Okay. Whatever you say, dear.
Okay, hon, you lead the way now.
All right. So, guys, the light in this hallway is leaving you. So, there's another direction in the hallway that you can certainly take. This path splits into a left and right path, but seems like the Minnesotans are going right.
The Bowers.
Who's going where?
I'm following them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow.
Work?
Well, unless anyone splits, I guess I'm in the back, so I guess I have to wait for everyone else to decide.
What is there anything? There's just a dead end.
I mean, this is a T intersection, so it either goes left in darkness, basically, a little
I can see in
further
the
on.
dark.
What's that?
I can see in the dark.
So, yeah, I mean, it goes to the left, it goes on down quite a ways. They are leading to the right with a light, so it's up to you on which direction you want to take.
Just follow them.
Following them?
It's just easier to follow the killer.
Mm-hmm. As we're trying to find him. Mm-hmm.
Can we all just disagree that the guy in the white suit did it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. I was under the impression that he was calling you the killer.
Oh no, I were you? As I point my giant sword at you. Were you?
Are you gonna kill me?
No, of course not.
Oh, just one tonight then.
Okay, finance guy, what's your deal?
What do you mean?
You're so angry.
Actually, you know what? I mean, we never really. I guess this is kind of weird. You know the numbers. What could we have done to save the money? Also, since
Probably not rent out a boat and serve.
I don't
a
think
bunch
that
of
this is a
food.
good time for us to save the company when we're all going to go to jail for murder.
I mean, we still have a job to do. I mean,
No, we're not going to have
Oh,
a job if we're convicted of
actually,
murder.
You know, this makes good opportunity. How much if we no longer have to pay boss? Are we okay now?
He was taking quite a bit of money, but I don't know if we needed to keep.
Did that solve problem?
We just create a new problem.
Yeah, like, who's going to lead the company? Is it going to be you?
Obviously his daughter. What?
Do you know how to run a company?
Yeah, I graduated from school and everything.
She's very smart, obvious.
How would you save money?
You know, whatever he says.
She's a smart girl.
This seems. I think. Well, okay.
I
cool.
think we need...
Great. We solved problem.
So, are we just wiping our hands of this and leaving?
Yes.
We can't because we are stuck on this boat.
Maybe at the end of this tunnel there's just a big hole we can jump out of.
Into the ocean?
No.
Sure. Can you swim?
It's a river.
Whatever.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim just fine, but this dress was expensive. It's like a month's salary.
Well, then take it off.
I would
Just enough.
freeze in the river naked.
It's warm in the water, maybe.
It's winter.
It's spring.
It's the beginning of the year. It's just beginning to be spring. It's still cold.
It's so
What?
What about you? You have a giant sword on your back. You'd sink right to the bottom.
I can swim just fine.
With a sword? Have you swum with a sword recently?
No.
Now you leave my husband alone.
You can walk across bottom.
He's got a point.
Yeah, how long can you hold your breath?
A long time. As I
Another problem solved. We
Oh,
have-
now don't you challenge him. Alright, he did a contest over at the community swimming pool. He held his breath for a whole 2 minutes.
I mean, I have a magic that will help you not need to breathe at all underwater.
It seems that's great.
that's a good escape plan.
He also has a sword that'll help you not breathe underwater.
Yeah.
My way doesn't kill us.
But
That's
does
fair.
that make you not breathe at all?
Yes.
Yeah, I like to be able to breathe a little.
Right. Well, I think we did job well. We can go now. Yeah.
No, someone's a murderer in here.
I thought I thought we all agreed it was the other guy.
No, it's someone in here.
We're not gonna agree with that. Okay.
We have to prove it. I mean, perhaps.
We're not authorities on this matter. This is not our job.
Well, now I agree with this gentleman here. We should probably leave this to the authorities. Obviously, we found this fake door in the back, so anyone could have done it.
It just wasn't us.
Exactly.
Wait.
You all seem like very nice people. I don't think any of you could have done it.
I think it was the finance guy. He did say he stabbed
Well, okay, you do bring up a good point there. But even though he can be a bit, callous,
He's a nice person.
exactly.
You know what?
I'm sure, is a
none
very...
None of us did it. We're a team. The boss put us together as kind of like a I don't know, whatever, to make this company better. So let's start by making us not go to jail for murder.
But we have someone in our group that's a murderer.
But what if it was Colonel Sanders?
He wasn't in the room
Make
with us.
Montgomery better.
He wasn't, but there was a trick
Montgomery
wall.
great?
He could have
Make
like
Montgomery
snuck
great
in when
again,
the
yeah.
lights went out, and then like stabbed your dad.
No, I think someone in the room is a murderer.
Well, who do you think it is?
I don't know.
Okay, I know you've been under a lot of stress there, hon. I mean, you did just see your father die.
I mean, what if you killed your dad?
What if he killed
my dad?
What if he
I don't
killed
know.
himself?
Yeah.
I know how much he would make if he's dead.
What if he stabbed himself in the gut with a knife that we couldn't find?
Well, he was
I
under
feel
a lot
like
of
we have-
stress.
We have really stepped back a lot from our original ideas.
I mean,
here, guys.
You're mysterious. I don't even remember what your name is.
He's not mysterious, he's just foreign.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you forgetting names
You
has to
didn't
do
even
with
understand
anything.
what sex was. I think he's
I
a
know
murderer.
what sex is. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about is though.
Do we see anything on this hallway?
As you're moving, you finally
DM's here?
you finally do spot a small sliver of light escaping from a very small peephole style hole in the wall as you come to the end of this particular section.
Hey, does this seem like anything from your place?
I'm sorry, my place?
Yeah, the plays you...
Play. The
You think
theater.
Oh, plays!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm gonna, like, just lean over my husband and peep through.
Oh, excuse me. Get out of your way.
It's okay. I'm up here, you're down here.
Yeah, I know, hon.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's,
Do you have advantage?
not unless it's with smell, no.
No, this is vision.
This is 14.
14. For your rather large Loxodon eye, this hole is very small, so you kind of have to get real close and look around. But it seems like this particular passage lets out into what seems like a small, like, exercise studio here. So you're getting the idea that the sweat smell that you're getting came from this direction. Looks like there's like some kind of spin class going on here.
Oh, I think this is one of those, how do you say, peep shows? I think this is a hole that was made for a pervert.
We shouldn't look through that.
Yeah, I think it would be best if we went back. This is pretty bad. Unless...
These are the things that Tom person uses, yes?
Is this like
Yes,
a door?
He's a peeping Tom. Yeah.
I don't know. Can I tap it and push it?
Make me an investigation check.
Okie dokie. Well, that's okay.
That's 11. Okay, you might as well.
Investigation. Yeah, -1, so 11.
11. You kind of poke and prod around, and you do find a small lever off to the side of the door.
Mhm.
This seems like probably the mechanism for this door.
Well, it is a door. I could open it.
Do it. If we go back to where the dead body is.
But are there people? Are there people in the spin class?
Oh, there are definitely people in there. We're gonna frighten some young ladies in there. And one gentleman who it's a little strange that he's in there.
He's an interesting fella.
Oh, it's quite unique.
Spin class is for everybody.
He's just trying to better himself. Why are you judging?
Maybe we shouldn't be looking through and
Well,
talking.
you're a very interesting fellow. The more I get to know about you.
But if we leave through this door, they're gonna see us.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could go the other way and see what's on the other end of this hallway.
Okay.
This probably is not where the killer came from.
I don't know. Maybe the killer's in there having a good spin.
I mean,
It's possible.
we can go check it out.
Let's go and look the other way first. I don't want all these people to see us.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever's in the back, go ahead and lead the way.
That'd be you two.
Okay.
As we all turn around and march the exact opposite
Yep.
direction.
Yep. So everybody
Don't
shuffles
stab me.
around. And it's Shannon and Piotr leading the way back towards the other T section. Can you guys see in the dark?
Nope.
I do have dark vision.
I still have the light
Oh
on.
yeah, he's still got. I don't know how.
Like, I can just use as a beacon.
Yep. So it's giving you just enough light where you can see a little bit ahead, and eventually you do come to a door as well with a similar style, like peephole, with a little bit of light shining in. Is anybody looking through?
I'll take a peek.
You're kind of in the middle of this throng of folks, so you're going to have to push past your
Get
friends
out of
here.
the way. I want to look. I want to be the Tom.
Wait,
All right,
is
mate.
Tom is anyone Tom?
It's just a name, dear.
There is a Tom who works in marketing, though.
So is he the one that looks?
Oh my god, this ship is full of perverts.
No, Tom's not a pervert.
No, but
What's
look at
in
these
the-
holes in the wall.
Oh.
They're obviously spying on us.
What do you see?
What do I see?
Make me a perception check.
Oh boy, I have the best perception.
Yeah, you're a sorcerer. I don't have high wisdom.
Perception. +1. No, I don't have high wisdom. I have to have high charisma.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, 20. Dirty.
So you look around
Just like
and
Tom.
you
I don't know why we're judging Tom. Tom's just living his life.
He's just
He's not
peeping.
hurting no one.
He's just peeping on people.
You see that this particular door lets out just behind the bar area in the gambling hall.
Hey! Hey, I'm at the gambling hall. This is where I wanted to go the whole time.
Oh, maybe they have some. Oh, we probably don't have time for bridge.
Oh yeah, we are potentially wanted for murder, so no, I don't think we really want to stop for a game of cards.
That's fair, hon.
Okay, well, this seems like a more discreet way to get out of this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
It's behind a bar or something. We can snag a drink for the road. I have had a traumatic day, okay?
You just drank like half a bottle.
I'm going through some stuff. A lot of stuff.
You
Like
are
what?
still poisoned and pretty drunk. Actually, you would have had a disadvantage on that perception check.
Too late.
Yeah, it's a little
Did
too
you
late
tell
this
us
time, but
about
we'll remember next.
Does this keep going?
Which hall?
Hmm? She's poisoned for the next hour.
This hall.
Oh, I don't
No,
think
it
I
stops
know.
at the people that she's at.
Okay.
Is there a way to open the door?
Well, there was a lever on the other door, so I assume there's one here.
I'll look for the lever.
With Martha's guidance, you do find one next to the door. It looks like a release lever.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
Is there blood on the lever?
Fuck if I know.
Do you not have eyes?
Yeah, don't you? You're more closer to the level of the lever height.
I mean, he never described where the lever was. He could have said it. We could be up here.
I have no idea.
Martha kind of explained it, and it's right next to the door at kind of waist height for most people. So
And was the blood
Just kind of embedded in
blood
the
on the
wall.
lever?
make me an investigation check.
Did we check for the other lever? Did
We
they have
did
blood on
not.
ours? That's a 14 or a 6.
Doesn't seem like there's any blood on the lever.
I don't see anything.
Huh. Well, I mean, maybe the killer didn't have any blood on his hand.
Well, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, Mr. Montgomery was bleeding like a stuck pig.
Wow.
Don't say that for his daughter.
But it was like spraying and everything.
Shannon,
Like whoever stabbed him hit an artery or something.
She does not need to hear that.
It was quite. She was there. She witnessed it. It was disgusting.
She probably doesn't want to relive it.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you should just keep this to yourself, dear.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I do.
Well, okay, well, I understand that's not what you do, but maybe it's what you should do right now.
I'll think about it.
Maybe don't think about it, just do it.
Can we get the hell out of here?
Yeah, pull the lever.
Okay, I pull the lever.
Alright. So the door kind of does this thing where it kind of like pushes past the wall a little bit and then kind of opens with a slow creak. Nobody really notices you back behind the bar as most of them are pretty busy. Yeah.
Okay, so we made it out. What do we do now?
Rourke, go ahead and make me a perception check as
I'm
you're...
not good at those.
Like everybody?
Nope,
Or?
just Rourke.
Oh.
15.
So, as you're leaving this hallway, you notice that there is a small cubby kind of off to your left, and it looks like the manila envelopes that pass your desk about every day with finance reports and everything. So, but there's just one, and it's kind of tied in a red envelope, or with a red string.
Can I grab it and open it?
Yeah. Are you just grabbing it nonchalantly? Just grabbing it off? Yeah. So you rip it open and it definitely is financial reports. It looks to be expenditures, from somebody here, for time spent out, with investors. And, it has quite a bit of money in there that has been written off and set aside.
This explains a lot of my questions. He'll just pocket it for now, just kind of follow along and see what's going on and just be observant.
Okay. The rest of you, as you are kind of coming out of this bar area, you notice between some of the old-fashioned style one-arm bandit slot machines that you see rows of here, you notice the two half-orcs, Newman and Whitcomb. They're chasing Audrey now between the machines, and she's like screaming bloody murder as they're like chasing her down, trying to tackle her.
Good.
That was quick thinking.
Well, that's what I do. I think.
It's not what I've heard.
Definitely seemed like a woman of action, although more so than thought. But it's just
Yes, woman of action. Lots of action.
Oh no, that's her.
So you guys
Well,
are out in this hall. It doesn't seem like anybody's paying you any attention. Most are glued to their gambling games. So if you'd like to get lost in the crowd, certainly could. If you'd like to split up.
We probably should try and we probably should try and find the Samuel guy. Does anyone see him in his suit?
I'll look.
Make me a perception check.
And I'm trying to look over the bar, and I'm sure I'm having difficulty seeing him.
Yeah, so you're seeing a lot of butts in your way at this point.
13.
13. You just managed to make him out. It seems like he's at one of the far end, high paying or high betting poker tables.
This way.
Lead
Over
the-
by poker table.
Lead the way.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Do we know what we see?
Well, maybe we ask him where he's been. I don't know.
It seems.
Why don't we just ask him if he ganked
That's
the guy?
it seems a little obvious.
I feel like that's kind of forward.
yeah.
Which is very you, but not.
He might not know that Mr. Montgomery, you know.
When we can be like, hey, you murdered anybody lately? Wondering.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think this... Does anyone actually know how to do any of this stuff?
I mean, I've talked to some of my subordinates with a harsh tone occasionally. I can try.
Okay, so no.
I give him a stern talking to. What do you want from me?
Well, I talked to
I meant
shithead customer. Oh, excuse my mouth again. Oh my goodness, it's just coming out tonight.
Han!
I was
Oh my god.
meaning
Oh my
more
goodness.
along the lines of investigating things.
I talk to customers every day to find out their problems, so, I think it's best if I talk to him.
You're going to find out his problem?
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to solve his problem?
Well, I don't always solve problems, but I definitely listen.
She's a great listener.
I don't know that will help.
Oh, it usually does.
Right. Well,
Tell me one of your problems.
This whole situation is my problem right now. Yes.
Oh, I understand how that can be your problem.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I
I
have a
do
real
not
big
feel
problem
better.
with this whole situation.
Well,
I feel about the same.
and what would you like to see to resolve this issue?
Anyway, I continue over to...
You know
let's
what?
get closer.
Hey,
Idiots.
guys,
I want to
listen.
see...
But you know what? I take that as he hung up the call, so his problem was resolved.
Look, I'm a secretary. And I talk to people all the time. I think I should talk to him.
I'm already...
People like me.
walking over.
You
so,
already leaving?
I
Okay.
want to, before I actually, really approach him, though, he's wearing white.
Mhm.
Do I see, any... maybe, mist, blood stains or something?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Actually, perception.
Let's just gotta roll high.
So, Lane, I want you, as everybody's kind of walking away, and you're just kind of flustered that everybody's walking away from you. With your power of gossip and what you've had to do to drop some eaves, why don't you make me a perception check real quick?
Sorry.
Damn.
Five.
Shouldn't you have, triple advantage?
6.
Alright, never mind then.
6.
16.
16? Yeah, his suit seems clean pressed.
Okay,
Can
he's
I
really
do
good at
something?
killing people.
He's a smart man.
I want to do something.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what this class does. I'm just gonna go up to this guy.
Well, Fyodar's already ahead of you and kind of checking Mr. Samuel out.
I'm gonna look at the back of his head while he's walking forward,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do telepathic speech.
Okay.
I'm gonna in your head. You're gonna hear. I'm telling you, you gotta let me talk to him. I have the gift of gab.
I am aware.
Also, I'm in your head, but it's okay. I'm living here now,
No, you're not. I can do the same.
Rent free.
rent free. But now we can talk to each other without other people hearing our conversation.
Oh, that's lovely.
Who did you think killed him?
I do not know. I am not investigator.
What are you?
I am dock manager.
I am Groot.
Okay, but if you're a manager, you must be really good with people.
What is your point?
I didn't have one.
Okay.
I'm not really equipped to handle a murder mystery or anything. I'm a fucking secretary.
And I'm a former teacher, so this is just great.
What
You-
subject
wait.
did you teach?
You used to be a teacher. We're
Yeah,
having-
we're in
this
the-
we're staring
Okay.
at- Wait, you used to be a teacher? What did you teach?
Sex ed.
Did you come to work here because it paid better? I bet you did.
No, I came here because I was going to die if I stayed home.
Oh.
That's really morbid.
So is watching a man get murdered in front of you.
You didn't see him get murdered in front of you. It happened in the dark.
Close
that's
enough.
up to you.
But, but shut up.
The lights were on pretty close after
Okay, but why were you gonna get killed for being a teacher?
the war.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
this-
from where that war thing is happening.
Wow, that's very insightful of you.
I don't know anything about a war. I mean, I know it's happening, but it doesn't affect me.
Are you guys just staring directly ahead?
No,
and not
she's
talking?
apparently like.
I'm following him as
behind
we're
me.
walking towards the Colonel Sanders guy.
Yeah, so is I don't know. I'm assuming someone is probably just gonna whiff right past us. As
You're having this conversation in his head, and you're just like staring off into his face.
No, I'm walking behind him. We're going up. We're going towards the guy.
All right, so you eventually make your way to Mr. Tarn, and he sees you. He still has about another half of a cigar at some point in time already burning in his mouth, and
Yeah.
he sees you coming. He's like, "Oh, were you all finished with your meeting already?"
yes, problem is solved, but another problem arose.
I don't think that the problem's actually resolved. Excuse me. Hey, you remember me?
Not really, but a pleasure.
Okay, that's fine. We didn't really have proper introductions.
Maybe you can help with new problem.
Oh, I will do my best, my dear.
I'm not sure I understand why. Anyway, great. You are friends with Montgomery.
No, he's renting my boat at the moment.
Never mind. You cannot help.
How long have you, known him or whatever?
About 2 days.
Oh.
Well, anyway, moving on. You have a nice day, sir.
Do you have, a really good cleaners?
He kind of takes a cigar out of his mouth and he goes, "Why?
Well,
Did you make a mess in my office?"
She got drunk really fast.
I did throw up on your carpet. I'm sorry.
Who puts carpet on a boat?
Right? It's
There's a
like
rug.
destroyed.
I am real sorry. I also helped myself to a little bit of your liquor, but I was in distress.
It was half the bottle.
I was in a lot of distress, and I still need to file paperwork with HR.
That right there is that was Dragon's Breath liquor. That's
It
some
did,
hardcore.
it did definitely make me breathe fire. You're right.
That is one of the side effects, correct?
It was real good otherwise.
Is she going to die?
No, but she may breathe fire at another point in time.
Do not look at me.
That's really cool.
Never look at me for the rest of the night.
Are you sure?
I would rather you did not kill me with fire.
Oh no, it wouldn't. It might just singe your eyebrows. That's all.
You don't need
I
those.
would like to keep
They grow
eyebrows.
back. I shaved mine off once when I was really drunk, when I was in my early 20s.
Well,
While this
anyway,
is all
everyone
very
is-
arousing, can I help you all? I'm in the middle of
No,
the
I
game.
already said you cannot help.
Okay, so say somebody was murdered.
Oh my god.
Well, this is going great.
How would we you have a security camera?
There is some security in my office, yes.
Oh,
Oh, can we see that?
yeah.
Well, why do you all need to see the security
Because
from my
again,
office?
say somebody was murdered, and we don't know who did it, and we need to find out because it's really important. Because being murdered isn't cool.
I've never seen security footage, and well, I know someone that likes crime drama, and I think she would like to maybe.
We're really big fans of Josephine Caldwell.
Oh, why, Miss Caldwell is one of my closest confidants. She is right down there playing her hand at bridge.
Oh my God, she's here!
I immediately walk. Oh, just leave.
You just leave and go straight towards her?
Oh my gosh.
Martha!
Oh, yeah, dear.
Josephine Caldwell's right there.
Oh my gosh.
I need her autograph.
Oh, you come with me, huh?
Okay, let's go.
We are getting it. And we power walk that way.
Oh my god.
I am dragging her because I can power walk at 45 feet at a second.
Holy shit!
It's okay, I can fly. Keep up with you.
So, before you leave, and Sam points you down there, he, right before you start to get drugged there, by this giant elephant lady, he kinda, stops you, Elaine, and, pats you kind of on the side and goes, "If there's anything I can do for you, my dear, just let me know."
I definitely want to see the security cameras.
Sure, maybe when you're done speaking with Miss
'Cause, like-
Caldwell.
Murder. Don't go in your office for no reason at all.
Right. All right. So Elaine is now dragging you across the floor at
I'm
45.
Elaine.
What? Or sorry, Martha's dragging you across the floor of this gambling hall at about 45 feet per 6
When
seconds.
you meet your
and-
character with your character, have you won D&D?
It seems like, and Miss Caldwell is our author of murder mysteries in this universe, and Alyssa's first character. She is a UNT author, and she is sitting in a very fine black sequined dress that is showing off quite a shoulder, quite a bit of shoulder. But it's long, has a very long slit up the side, and she's wearing these very, very dark pump heels as well. And she has one of those like round flapper hats with the kind of black veil over her face, and she is smoking one of those like very long Virginia Slim style of cigarettes. Every once in a while she'll kind of look at her hand, but she keeps it on the table as she also has an open like an open notebook beside her as she is scribbling in notes as well when you guys approach her. So the rest of you see these two scream about Josephine Caldwell being here and like immediately take off. Are you taking off as well?
As soon as he said it, I was like, okay, I leave. Not bye.
Okay. So you all, well, those of you going over to Josephine approach her, and she takes a drag from her long cigarette, and she kind of looks up at all of you and says, "Can I help you all?"
Is that question?
Oh my
What?
gosh!
Okay, first, can I get your autograph?
Oh no, fans.
Second-
I'm sorry. I'm not.
I heard that you were on a train where somebody was murdered, and then they weren't murdered, because you wrote a book about it.
Well, I think we were on that train.
We weren't just on that train.
Well, I can neither confirm or deny those facts,
Well,
but
I have a great question that you might be able to use for the new book.
sure.
Yeah, say
Right.
someone was murdered here, like,
So, you know,
recently.
what
and
if a big shot boss man brought in a group of people to solve problem? The lights went out.
She starts
And
like
he's now
scribbling something
and
completely
he's dead, and he's now
different.
dead. Somebody, like, stabbed him in the stomach with a really big sword or weapon or something. And he's like super dead, and like say his daughter's with us, and we're all trying, and we found a trap door, and it led us here, and now we're trying to figure out.
Well, they didn't lead us.
We didn't lead us
Well,
here.
this
It
is
led
what-
nearby.
We're trying to brainstorm
There
your
was a lot of
idea,
people.
but you are kind of expert on matter, yes?
So you're saying that this turned into from some people that you know to yourselves?
What? No, we're trying to create story.
Oh,
She like playthings that happen that are kind of like your books.
Oh,
And
Oh,
then-
yeah, I've seen a lot of true
Yeah,
crime
like,
plays.
Where would you start in your book for your people, like you're writing a story about, to like get clues as to who ganked Bob?
well, I wouldn't use the word ganked, but
Who murdered somebody's boss man?
well, I would look at all of the possible motivations of each individual in charge, or that was present. I also might think about what the murder weapon could have been, and you know, I might try to gather clues near the area, or you know, anywhere that the murder victim may have been earlier that evening.
Sounds like a good start. Yeah. Cool.
But most of all, I wouldn't trust anybody.
Well, why would you not? This seems like this. Okay, so
Like, if there was somebody
What-
in your group that said that they had
what if you
stabbed somebody
skipped a
before,
few?
would you, like, speculate that they could maybe be the murderer?
I would expect everyone, my dear.
Even a sweet lady who jazzercises?
everyone that wasn't myself. I might even start to suspect myself, just so I could go down my own motivations and cross them off.
Why would you need to go down your own motivation?
So I could defend myself in
Oh,
case the police ask me.
Actually, that's a really good point. I don't know why I didn't really think
Actually,
of that
yeah,
first.
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
That way I could build my own defense and alibis.
Okay.
Great. Well,
You know what, guys?
So-
I'm peckish. Let's go back to the area where the food was.
what if a few of those steps were skipped already?
Well, I would look at the other steps and at least start with motivation. That way you have a good idea of what to expect from the other suspects.
We should not have written nearly as much as we did already. This creates a new problem. We were hired to solve problem, and we've created more.
Well, it was nice meeting you all, but I'm going to get back to my game here. My dear, you have something hanging out your purse there.
I do? What is it? I go and reach around.
Is that the bloody knife?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
Oh no, it's just ketchup.
13.
Martha loves ketchup.
She prefers a cat stuff.
Cats up.
Yeah, Travis hates ketchup, so I always try to give him ketchup.
That
hate
one.
that
That
you
one
tried
doesn't
to
like
implant
ketchup.
that on my character.
He has to send videos to Paige of people just eating ketchup. It's her favorite.
Friend.
Make me a
Just a
sleight
plate
of hand check
full of
while you're
apples.
also at it.
Reminds me of that scene from Big Daddy.
21.
So you manage to open the top of your purse, and you catch a glimpse of something metallic, long and shiny in your purse that wasn't there before. And, as you kind of catch a glimpse, you all of a sudden see that this particular item has some blood on it, and you immediately snap your purse down.
We were pretty close. Did I catch any of that?
Make me a perception check. See if you did catch a glimpse of it. Because you rolled a 27 on your sleight of hand?
21.
21.
Oh, fuck, I'm probably
So
not.
you gotta beat a 21.
I gotta get a natural 20.
Is
for
she
this.
still drunk?
Hmm?
Is she still drunk, or has it won?
I'd say she's probably sobered up by now, so...
Holy shit, natural 20. Plus 1.
So,
Tied!
you manage to catch a glimpse of this small, blade with blood on it.
I look at you, I meant to link with you, and I go, that's not mine.
This is very awkward.
Okay, but I'm being honest with you, that's not mine. So
It looks like chef's knife. Why would you have chef's knife?
I don't know. I don't cook. I usually get takeout.
It's actually
Motherfucker.
It actually looks like a small dagger with some kind of looks like it might have been part of strap or an apparatus that might have been used to hide it, but the blade itself is now just free.
Okay.
Honey, you didn't.
You didn't see
So-
it?
Yep, you didn't hear
Anyway,
anything
okay.
either
We,
because
I
they
I just
are
hear a
telepathic.
commotion.
Yeah.
We were staring at each other really intently.
Yeah, there. For anybody else there and you're paying attention to these two,
Are they gonna fuck?
you see them lock eyes.
They're gonna fuck.
Good for them.
What's going on over here?
We were going to.
Did you know that his eyes are so blue?
Oh, I kind of noticed. He is a very nice man.
Thank you. It's very nice of you to say.
Oh, you're welcome.
That must be part of your training stuff. Yes. Anyway, we were going
I mean-
to make way to dining. Yes.
I think that would be the first place to look,
Dining.
right? Because we were all in there.
Yeah.
And so was, the potential murder. The story that we're writing about the murder person could have been in there.
I think it would be easier to brainstorm story about the death of boss man.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this sounds very. I don't know how to really ease for you. Sorry.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Hopefully you can make friends with more people after this.
Maybe we should watch the security footage and see if there's anything there.
Well, it's in the office where the dead body is.
Great. Well,
Is that where he said to where we can watch it?
He said it was in his office, and the office is where the dead body is.
He said the video was being taken in the office.
Oh.
Maybe it's a different place.
That the security footage is in?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we didn't ask that.
No.
nope. I was more focused on trying to see if I could find a way to solve the problem.
This is a new way to solve the problem. It's to figure out where the security footage is stored.
I feel like we will probably not find it.
Let's go to the dining area.
Yep, sounds good. Let's go do dining stuff. Well, anyway,
So, are you all moving back towards the dining area?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reluctantly, yes.
I mean, we could always split up.
No, I don't think so.
yep,
Yeah.
not this bad.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Josephine said we shouldn't trust each other or anyone else. So if we don't trust each other, then the best place for us is to stay really close to each other.
Unless all of you killed him and it wasn't me. That means yep.
I mean, I'm still voting on Finance Guy.
Okay. Well,
Do we want to search his body and see if he has a weapon on him? We could all search each other's bodies and
why?
like empty our pockets.
He's
and stuff.
still alive. It seems weird to just call him a body like that.
Your person? How would you like me to say
This
it?
dress is so tight, I literally couldn't wear a bra
You know how
today,
you
okay?
want to stab people?
I don't say I like, but I said I have.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sometimes I get angry.
Okay. You know what? It seems pretty fitting that you would be angry over a situation we were just in. I do have a question. What knife did you use?
I don't have a knife. I have this. And he has a hammer and a mace.
You stabbed people
Blunt.
You stabbed them with that?
How do you stab somebody?
I am very impressed by your strength.
I didn't say I stabbed him with these. I've stabbed people before.
Oh,
Have you ever just grabbed things and stabbed?
No.
I don't really have a habit of
I
that.
am a criminal again.
So
You know what? We all lead different lives, and some of those lives lead us down paths where we need to stab, and some of those lives lead us down paths where we don't, or something.
Yep.
And his life has led him to stabbing.
and that's why you think he did it.
Yes.
It sounded like you were trying to defend that.
I did it. I am too smart to get caught. Why would I do it around people?
He's got a point.
Actually, that would be a really
Actually, I
great
don't have any
defense,
points.
because-
I have a hammer and a mace.
Well, and the only thing I have on my person, and I pull out my purse, just like half of a broom handle, and this is just something I picked up from my self-defense course. This is my purse! You can't have this!
No!
Hi-ya!
Does your trunk function?
I don't know you. This is my purse.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's funny.
Damn it, Bobby.
That's time for a rewatch. That's time for a rewatch.
I don't, carry a weapon because I just, have this little guy.
Oh, I don't think this is a weapon. This is just
That's your
our
husband,
old
sir.
broom broke, and so I just kept this, and we bought a new one.
I hate you. I hate you. But I love you.
I just can't part with it.
If someone wants to rob you, it's just a good thunking stick.
So what are you? You said you were cooking your fingers, Elaine. What are you doing?
I just summon a mage hand.
Oh,
And
okay.
it just waves at everybody.
Does it have long fingernails
It
like
does.
you
It
do
also
too?
has
Oh my
stiletto
gosh.
nails, and it just kind of one of these.
Did you stab people with those?
I think they'd break. I mean, they're very fragile. That's how come I don't do a lot of heavy lifting.
Oh, that's why the pepper threw your back out.
I know. Oh,
You
yeah.
almost died lifting paper.
The only reason why I had to was because the lady who usually does it for me was out sick or had a baby or something.
Girl, she kept it.
Oh, okay. So we've cleared the accountant, and we cleared my darling wife, of course. And you're a magic user of some sort. You probably don't need melee weapons, and I
literally can't pick up anything heavy.
That's fair. And I mean,
I had to hire somebody to help put my dog in the bathtub for me.
That's impressive.
Well, I don't want to talk ill of
He's
people,
a Saint
but
Bernard.
this one over here, I mean, even though the company isn't doing well, she has a lot to get out of this. So, I don't know. I mean, did we check her for any weapons?
I mean,
Not yet.
but it was her dad. Who kills their dad?
Oh, they didn't
want
seem very
money.
close. I'm just saying.
Well, but don't she has everything already paid for?
But she did say her dad took away her allowance.
Oh yeah, I guess you did say that.
Well, he did.
But
Maybe
she's been making friends, so she's been earning allowance, right?
Yeah, especially military
See.
friends.
Okay, well that's
That seems oddly specific.
That seems
That seems like a certain link you click on. Military friends.
Yeah.
that seems a little bit specific. Why
Wait.
are you making military friends?
oh, is this is to guarantee that next year is profitable? Yes.
Yeah, I used to do dinners out with investors and people, but since I lost my allowance, he's been making me see more military folks instead.
What do you
So-
do? Just take them out for dinner?
Yeah,
So we can sell to the military.
good connection.
I mean, selling to the military is not a bad idea for profit. They need lots of
Well,
stuff.
if he was having you do that, why hire us to solve problem? This seems like just he already did it. Anyway, so
Well, I mean, he said the
That's-
war wasn't going good, so like if our side's the one that's losing, then we aren't going to make any money from them.
That's true. But
well, we weren't winning yet.
perhaps.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's great.
Do either of you have any weapons?
No,
Do you have a clutch or a bag or anything?
no, I just have. Well, I got darts.
You don't have a bag?
No, I don't.
No bag?
No, I just got
Oh.
some darts.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a dart could pierce someone.
Yeah, it looked too big to be a dart hole.
It reminds me, if we find a board, we should really compete.
Hi, this is not the time.
I'm just saying, I play with the pink ladies every weekend.
Hun.
Are you a pink elephant?
Yes.
Oh my god, did you get one of the hats?
Well, of course. Oh, so you may not know, but you know the pink ladies, they raise money for those with disabilities in the war. So anyway,
Yeah, my mom is in the Pink Ladies.
oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, what-
You might actually know her.
oh, do I know her?
Her name is Denise.
Oh, you mean I think I know Denise. Now, does she make that awesome lemon bar recipe?
That's her.
Oh my god, I know
It's actually my
Denise.
grandmother's recipe.
Oh, it's your grandmother's?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, do you think you could sneak me that recipe?
Absolutely. When we get out of here
So
for murder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, back to the murder. Oh, okay.
Do you like supporting artists? Do you like nerdy things like Dungeons and Dragons? Then Co-op Creations SD is the store for you. You can find adorable dragons, menacing mind flayers, and jealous jelly cubes to accompany you on your adventures. Need a way to safely transport your math rocks? Then their homemade dice bags will keep your click-clacks warm. Stop on by their Etsy page soon, as stock is limited.
So, tell me, are you the guilty one? Did you kill your father?
No.
is that how they do it in place?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry, dear. Oh, that's how they did it in CSI.
The last Josephine Caldwell book that I read, there was like I don't know, everybody like voted on who they thought the bad person was, and then they gave it evidence that they found after they did some searching. That's the one where I told you that scandal where the priest got arrested.
Right. Well, we have one piece of evidence.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Well, I have this. It's basically like a walking.
Like a cane stick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if none of us have any sharp weapons on us, other than...
Well, what about the accountant?
He said he had blunt weapons.
Well, yeah, but he stabbed people before. He said so.
But he doesn't have any...
Okay, we started on him, and we already resolved he had no stabbies.
But he did say that he just grabs things, right, to use. You do have knife.
Wow, I trusted you.
Knife.
Wait.
She has knife.
Yeah, I found a knife in my bag.
She has a knife?
I do. Well, it's not my knife. I found a knife in my bag, and I don't know where it came from.
So this...
Well, that's a likely story, Missy.
I really don't know where it came from. Again, I order out for all my meals. I don't even own utensils.
Well, let's take a look at it and see
Okay,
what...
well, I don't want to touch it, so somebody reach in and grab it.
Just dump
Use
it
your
off
mage
on the
hand.
table.
Yeah, make sure.
Are we in the dining area
You're
now?
right. You've been walking towards the dining area. All of the tables have been pushed to the side, and there is still staff kind of cleaning up in here, trying to get the ballroom ready, and the band is setting up as well.
So, yep.
I dump it on a table. It goes,
It's okay. Well, I'm just making
and then
for
like there's like a
Miss
thing of
Cole.
gum that falls out, and a nail file,
Oh my
and
god.
pack of condoms.
Yuck, who uses condoms?
Women who don't want to get pregnant?
Just cut it out.
Sure. Anyway,
This seems like a
Don't
lot.
cut it off, please.
cut it out.
Cut it
So
out.
it's the
Oh,
baby, not the dick. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
No cutting anywhere.
What does the weapon look like?
So it looks like a dagger that could be attached to like either a mechanism or like a strap to be held somewhere on the body, like
Like an
hidden.
blade? Can I investigate it and see what it is?
Go ahead and give me an
Oh my
investigation.
god! What if somebody just like paid for an assassin to come murder your
Isn't
dad?
that a one?
Yeah, it's an
It's
8,
a knife. Did you kill
but it's a natural 1.
No.
I mean, the blade does have blood on it, so
This is bloody.
Yeah,
It's a
the
weapon.
inside of my bag is ruined.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's possible to get blood out of things.
Not
Club
really.
soda.
You have to
Did your
return
mama
that
teach
bag,
you
don't
anything?
you?
No, it's my bag.
Okay, well.
What?
You have to return that suit, don't you?
Oh my.
In the room that we... Honey. In the room that we were standing, was she close to the body?
everybody was close enough to the body.
Oh, she killed him.
No, I'm thinking out of character, obviously, that if, in theory, he was stabbed and someone put it in her bag and then quickly left, but he didn't die until after that Sanders guy died. So it literally has to be one of us or someone who left through that
Okay.
fucking
Josephine
hole.
said that everyone should think about what their motive could be. So I think maybe we should talk about that. Like, say, like, you were to want to kill this guy. Like, why would you?
Okay, other than people not getting raises, I mean, I'm a little mad about being cursed, but I'm not gonna kill a guy over being cursed. I mean, there's spells to reverse that, I assume.
Well, you had the knife, so what's your motivations?
Oh, I don't have a motive. I just, like, you know me, I like gossip. So I really just want to know, like, what's going on? Like, why are we so broke in this company? I'm not going to get that answer if he's dead.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for her to want to kill him.
Otherwise, I like my job. Like, we have, like, potlucks all the time. And that's, like, a meal I don't have to order in.
That's fair. Yeah, they have good casseroles.
Plus, like, they let me put my dog on my insurance. And claim him as a dependent, which is great.
What kind of dog do you have? Just time out.
He's a St. Bernard.
Oh, no, sorry, I forgot. I seem to know that for like personal reasons.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me bring him as my +1 tonight.
This
though,
is
for some
very progressive company, yes.
Yeah. That got to bring a +1. That's a fucking elephant.
That's my wife.
They both work at the company.
They both work.
Oh, yeah.
She works in customer service. Anyway, so not real motive. Inherit the company. That's a motive. Did you like your father?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about you and your
Was that
father.
real? Like, was she really?
I mean, like,
That sounded
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, well,
What the fuck?
I love cutting into him. What she says.
I have no idea. For all I know, you hated your father,
I just met you.
and this is crazy. Of course, my wife.
Do I believe
Oh, okay.
when she said that she...
insight.
Go ahead and roll me insight.
Oh, I'm good.
I feel like none of us actually prepared characters for this, so we're all just like real bad at investigation and insight.
I'm great at investigation and insight.
I was like, I want a character with high charisma, and I forgot that this was a
10.
murder mystery, and I dumped nothing into for investigation.
What is your what is your passive insight?
What's happening?
You want to show her passive
Your
insight?
senses.
It should be on the
It should be on
left
the
hand
far
side.
Yeah.
Is that over by where your passive? This.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, she seems like she's pretty truthful.
What did you roll?
10.
Oh.
I didn't
Okay, like so.
My
What about
good
you,
I
HR
mean-
lady? Or not HR, customer service lady.
I mean, of course, Martha wouldn't have any reason other than revenge potentially for me, but she wouldn't do that.
Am pretty upset over what happened to you. And, working in customer service is pretty hard, but, I just try to be respectful and kind to everyone that I talk to. I definitely don't want any harm to come to people. But what about you? Huh? Working in the docks.
yeah, dock workers are all murderers or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that implies anything.
Well, I just heard that, conditions aren't really good down there.
I know they tried to unionize and they squashed that.
Yeah, that was the one thing HR actually was quick on.
They seem to always be quick on things like that.
Mm.
It's the only thing they ever work on. Anyway, why would I want to kill the person who actually gave me job when I escaped my country that was going to be completely destroyed?
Because now he's funding the war effort with his items.
Well, if he funds the war effort, then the war is over and I can go home.
But they're going to kill all of your people.
No, they're going to kill the other people that are invading my home.
Oh.
I get the feeling that they're never going to end the war. War is profitable. Numbers do not lie. They are propagating this war to make money.
Well, why would you say something like that? That's not very nice.
War is
Yeah, let's
nice.
be positive, okay? Somebody got murdered today. You don't have to bring somebody else.
Don't you think?
Like, give this poor guy hope. Maybe he can go home one day.
I don't know if you can. This company's failing, but somehow we're able to rent this boat.
Well,
And now we're finding out
if I
that we're
never get to go
funding the
home,
war.
then fine.
Why would the war end? That's just making us more money.
It's not making the company any more money.
It's starting to.
Shit.
I mean, if we were selling stuff to the military, then we kind of are funding the war.
Okay, then why would
He's got
you want
all
him dead,
fucked
finance guy?
Don't want him dead.
Give me a reason why you could possibly want him dead. Like we all.
Why would I incriminate myself?
I don't know. For science.
Well, if I
I
might,
don't believe in science. I believe in numbers.
he is just a hop, skip, and a jump from CFO. It would be, a big power move if, the current CFO went to CEO and he took his place.
It seems like a lot.
It's a lot of letters for a lady to say.
Wait, so you're saying that he would kill CEO to become CFO?
It's a major pay jump.
Oh, yeah.
He would have control over all the company's finances. He is a calculated son of a gun. And, let's just say I don't trust him.
Likewise.
Be nice, hon.
Well, I'm sorry. I just get so steamed when I'm talking to this fella.
That was
Okay,
It was actually,
so,
is that stuff
like,
you learned from watching your
all
friends?
of us have reasons. I
No, that's
feel
just
like
me.
we could be a little bit irritated with what's going on in the company, and maybe even a little bit irritated with like the owner. But like that does not spell out.
Do not lump me in with you.
Well, like I'm not.
I have job because of him.
Yes, you love him. You want to have his children. I get it.
No. Also very impossible. Also he is dead.
We live in a world full of magic. Anything is possible.
Oh yeah, did anyone have Revivify?
Fuck, we could have just solved the problem.
Oh,
I didn't choose Speak with Dead. I always forget to speak with Dead.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
I mean, the body might still be there.
He gave... I got job when no one was hiring for teacher. And I got promotions.
If anything, he has the least motive.
Okay, well then I trust you,
Thank you.
and and I trust Martha because she's so dang cute. Actually, I trust them both because they're like couple goals.
Oh, thank you, Han.
Yeah.
Okay, so... well, now what?
And like, why would his daughter kill him? And like, I mean, like, you're just a money guy, so like, why would you kill him?
So it was you.
No. Again, they let me put my dog on my insurance. No one would let me do that. Do you know how much it costs to care for a Saint Bernard?
No, I do not have...
He goes to grooming all the time. My house is like covered in hair.
Okay, so...
If none of us have any motive, then who did it?
So you don't want to kill him because you have dog. You don't want to kill him because you love father. You don't want... I don't know why you don't want to kill him.
I just like everybody, Han.
Mm-hmm.
Even that son of a gun over there.
You don't
And he's
want to kill
okay.
him.
His potato
I'm not
salad
sure why
was
you don't
okay at
kill
the
him.
potluck.
I don't hold it
Actually,
against him.
you make the most sense that you would want to kill him, and since it's been, I mean, how long have you been like, what, are you a squirrel?
How long have we been performed?
I'm a Maypock, and it's only been a couple weeks.
Oh, that's fine. Paperwork. It takes a while.
Paperwork takes a while.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're so upset. Why I don't know why you
It can
killed
take that
him.
long to just write the form.
I understand. I'm not
I'm
mad
not even
at.
sure if I can read.
I mean, did you do like a magic file easy form, or did you do a handwritten form?
Handwritten.
Oh, well, see, that's why it's taking so long. The magic file easy forms always take less time.
They told me to do handwritten, so I did handwritten.
Oh, they want you to. They always say do handwritten, but I'm telling you,
HR doesn't even provide the magical files.
Well, we have to go and search it out on the network.
So there is a very well-dressed gentleman, darker skin and kind of brunette hair pulled back into a ponytail, with kind of this very royal purple ribbon, and he goes, sorry to interrupt, I have a package from Mr. Tarn. Who was, and he looks at the package and he says, who was Elaine?
Oh, hell, that's me.
So he...
From who is it from?
Tarn.
From Mr. Samuel Tarn.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
So he hands you a little manila envelope, and he does kind of a deep bow and takes his leave. At this point, like, the band is tuning up now, so people are starting to come in and start, like, stretching and
Get rid of that
mingling.
blood back off of
And
that table.
Put it in your bag.
Wait, it was my bag already.
It won't do any
You have
more.
a bag. Put it in your bag.
It won't do any more damage in your bag.
She's got a full broom in her bag.
No. You keep it in your bag. I ain't touching
I
that.
grab like a bunch of tissues and like wrap it up and grab it with the tissues and put it back in my bag.
there's still a number of napkins on the table, cloth napkins, so
Yeah.
you grab it up with a bunch of dirty cloth napkins, by the way.
You open box,
Yeah, I'll open the box.
and while you do that, I don't want to kill him because he gave job.
Right.
You don't want to kill... I'm not sure why. You never really...
He said he gets angry sometimes and he stabs people.
I don't think that's a reason not to kill someone.
I'm just saying, I'm just repeating what he told us.
That sounds like reason to accidentally kill someone. Or maybe you did it by accident. See, you can't get in trouble for accident.
Yeah, you can. You can definitely still get at least 5 years to 10 years in jail.
Shit, well, okay, I don't understand all of these rules, but
It's okay.
I mean, that's very short time. You live long?
You live long. What's in the package?
Oh, yeah, I'll open the package.
Go ahead and roll me 2d10s.
Okay. That's a D10. 32.
No, I need both separate numbers.
5.
No.
Not together.
3 and 2.
3 and a 2. Okay. So there's a small, quickly sketched parchment on the top, and he says, it's from Samuel, and it reads, you have all made quite a mess in my office. You are all in very, very big trouble unless you know who has caused this mess in my office. And I believe that these papers that I found may help.
He did a better job searching the crime scene than we did.
Why did he give it to us? We're not authorities. We do not do this investigation.
We have to clear our names.
Yeah, if we just tell the
police and then we talk to police. This makes no sense.
Okay,
I don't know.
Do you want to play the game or not?
I know that it says, like, innocent until proven guilty, but they are going to think we're guilty and throw us in jail before we can prove our innocence. And this is not going into prison.
What do the papers say?
I don't know.
So there are 2 papers underneath, and one of them is a form declining or rejecting any and all paperwork to return one individual, Hank, to any type of previously held forms, and that the company is not liable to any and all magical damages as written in hiring papers. And there's like a short excerpt from probably when Hank started working for this company many years ago, stating that the company is not liable for this kind of action. And then the paper below it is a couple of incident reports from fights that have broken out within the dock area. A couple of write-ups of fights that include a Mr. Piotr.
Okay, I have some questions. Like, did you know about this? Have you received this paperwork already?
Did I receive this paperwork already?
No, but reading it through, it makes you very upset.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm livid. I would just look at this piece of paper, and you would see me start trembling and twitching and getting very, very angry and reaching for my sword and...
No, Han, put that down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now what in the AP double hockey sticks is this?
Okay, so they might not be able to do anything to help, but there's spells or magic or whatever that can remove a curse.
Well, yeah, but they cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Literally. You have to cut off your arm and your leg in order to afford them.
Okay, well, I mean, you look cute. You could just stay like that.
I don't want to be like this forever.
At any rate, this is totally new information. We didn't even know about this. Now, the fights, that's some interesting new information.
Yes.
Is it new to Christian as well as...
Yep. Yeah, it is new.
Why are you getting into fights? You seem so sweet.
I was involved in fights, but I did not cause. Well, I don't know if I caused fights. Did I cause them?
I wouldn't say you caused them, but you definitely finished them.
Mm.
Well, you seem like the kind of guy that if somebody slaps you, you punch them back in the chest,
Honorable.
Do I really seem like that? I don't think so. Anyway, There have been a lot
I've
of
only known you
people
for like
who
3
are-
hours.
So the military has been removing its soldiers in favor of the new Warforged automaton units that blasted General Gladiolus has enacted. The soldiers are very upset that they're out of work for the military, and they do not really care for these new dock worker positions. Some of them get very rowdy, as they can get when they are used to fighting every day. Unfortunately, it has been occasionally escalating to me having to intervene to solve problem.
Well, I mean, neither of these really point to a suspect. I literally just learned about this. I mean, I would be very angry if I read this in the same room as him.
I am very sorry again that you have to be this way.
That's cute.
Thanks.
You could have been turned into like
A toad?
or like a weasel or a rat or something.
Yeah.
Tina.
Like, fucking Tina.
Fucking Tina.
Well, I mean, maybe we should ask to see the security footage. I don't know what else to do.
But it's okay, hon. I mean, I love you the way you are, and nothing's ever going to change that.
So,
Thanks, hon.
the one thing that I do think we should consider is that the lights were all out, so the camera probably didn't actually see it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. Even though the warmonger over here,
You know what? I have an
is
idea.
right.
Okay, if one of us were to have stabbed him, we might have there would have blood on them, right? Like there was like a big ass wound, and it was like gushy. So maybe we should check ourselves for blood splatter.
So you, and you're looking all about yourselves. You see, as the band is tuning up and people are starting to flow into this area, you catch a glimpse of Josephine Caldwell enter the room, and she kind of catches your eye for a second, and then turns around, and then is like, "Fine, I'll help them," and slowly turns back around and starts walking towards you, and she's like, "Oh, and how does your little investigation?"
Okay, so say we found the murder weapon, but we don't know how we got it or where it came from. And then say we got some clues that pointed towards two of the people being potentially mad enough to commit murder, but then they talked about it and then it doesn't seem as likely. What do we do now?
Well, I would search for more clues or try to find out if somebody's lying to me to my face.
Are you lying to me to my face?
Yeah, are you lying to us?
Of course.
Oh my
not.
god, what if those two did the Bonnie and Clyde murder double hit?
Who are they?
Who
It's a really cool play.
What are you pointing at?
Have you seen it? Those two.
What?
You two would do this?
Well, no,
Yeah,
of course not.
what if
believe
the
them.
husband,
No.
murdered
He is
two-
absolutely innocent.
What if
Oh,
they
thanks,
just?
hon.
What if they just meant
Time
to
for inside check. Do I believe?
Go ahead.
I want to roll an inside check
I mean, we're gonna just
on
have to start
on
rolling.
Travis. on Travis. It's on Travis.
Aunt Travis.
On Travis.
That's a 16.
Do I? I mean, I don't know if I'm lying. Should I roll deception?
Oh, who
10.
are you inciting?
10.
Matt.
10.
Who are you inciting?
Travis.
Okay. So go ahead. What's your go ahead and roll me a persuasion. Just we'll use the numbers from the check real quick.
Okay, well, it's a straight roll. That's a 4.
That's a 4. The more and more you press Hank, the more flustered he seems to get. I mean, he's probably telling the truth, but it seems like he's getting more flustered with everybody keep pointing towards him because he's got a giant cursed sword on his back. And that might be agitating things too. And you're doing Martha. All right, go ahead and roll me an insight.
I rolled already. I had a 10.
10. Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
Okay. That's already 15 plus whatever. So.
Yeah, I mean, Martha is like, yeah, I know, he's completely innocent, so you seem to believe it as well.
Okay, but, like, are you completely innocent?
Oh, Han.
Like, I can tell that you're, like, a sweet lady and you're presenting very friendly, but, like, the more friendly you present, the more there is an inner rage inside of you.
Oh, Han.
I mean, think realistically. I mean, she's a very large woman, and getting around quickly without anyone noticing would be very difficult.
I have been mother to all the new employees that come through here, even though management didn't really even care for them. They didn't give them training. They didn't even give them the time of day.
Fuck.
I would never hurt anyone in this company, even the president.
But you really don't. Okay, that actually didn't really defend much. I do believe you really wouldn't want to. I understand we are kind of flustering you a bit with this, but that I understand you are a mother to new people, but that
Yeah, you could just be
reasonable
upset
make
that
you
they're
upset
treating new
about
people poorly. Like, it all comes from the top, right?
You have to carry all of the weight on your shoulders. Maybe you are tired of doing that.
Oh, maybe I'm tired of doing that. Oh, maybe I'm tired of just being treated like shit by all the customers that call in every day and night.
Han.
No. Maybe I am tired of all your bullshit, huh? All these new hires that treat me with no respect, even though I keep this ship afloat.
Language, Han. Language.
Even though my dear husband has been turned into a freaking raccoon.
A freaking raccoon.
Yes, day and night. I tolerate that.
It's only been a couple weeks, Han.
Just a bit Jamaican.
A little bit.
A little bit. But you know what? Maybe the bastard deserved it.
That's probably now what you say with his daughter right here, and like a murder is going on.
No, the bastard deserved it. I'm sorry, Han, but no, he did deserve it.
Well, that is very eye-opening. I think is the term people use. Is that what they use?
Yeah. You know what? They've like pulled away all of the seats and stuff already. Like everything's gone.
Yeah, you guys are out in the middle of a dance floor as people are starting to like dance and the music.
Are we
is
just
starting
like?
to... No, you're kind of standing there, kind of blocking traffic, so people are giving you a wide berth as
As we're
voices
yelling
are
at
being
each
raised,
other.
yeah. Nobody, I mean, the people nearest you are noticing, but like nobody else is noticing because the band is playing decently loud enough.
I wonder if we could like investigate somewhere where there would be a place to investigate. Like, I don't know, did he have like a room on this boat? Like a bedtime, like an overnight room? Just like a place with bedrooms?
Or maybe the crime scene again?
Or maybe the crime scene again?
Maybe
we were so nervous we didn't really investigate it.
You guys are kind of idiots who just ran.
I mean, you could have looked too.
You left.
I needed to
before
follow.
me.
I needed to follow you guys.
Okay, let's go back to the crime scene and see if we can look at it again.
Which way are you going to get back to the crime scene?
I don't know, the way we came.
The secret way, yeah.
Secret doorway.
Which one?
Yeah. Well, you know what? The spin class is probably done. You go that way.
We can check that route, maybe.
Okay. For brevity's sake, I will say you get to where you probably would think that the door would be.
Mm-hmm.
There's no lever on this side of the door, so you get the idea that this door is sealed from the inside.
Well, fuck.
I can try and break it.
I think we should not do that.
What? Why don't we just go in like
We'll
the
have to
normal
go
way
through
the front door?
Okay.
We are not going to get the back door.
Guys should be there. It's his office.
Yes, maybe
Oh.
he's expecting us to come after sending letters.
Perhaps.
That's true.
Perhaps.
That's true. Is there anything like else in the package that I didn't see? No. Okay.
Seems to be it.
I don't suppose anyone else has found anything that might be useful here. Okay, well, on
I
our
mean,
way
did
then.
everybody check their pockets? I had a mystery knife in my bag.
I'll turn out my pockets. See if I find anything.
Do I find anything?
I dig through Martha's purse since she's gone.
You just had a broom handle.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'd be like, hon, I'm gonna look through your purse. That's a 9.
A 9?
It's almost natural 20.
I think Martha's passive perception probably beats that. So.
Oh, I mean, I would out loud be like, I'm digging through your purse, hon.
All right. Well, when Martha gets back, we'll
Okay.
hit that up. But you guys are going back to the
You'll
main.
never find anything in there. It's a black hole.
Right.
You guys are going back to the main entrance, back to the murder scene.
Yeah.
Alright. So you open the door, and you on the front of the door you find a note that looks like familiar writing from Mr. Samuel Tarn, and the note says, "I'm leaving this mess for you to clean up. You have 10 minutes."
It took us like 40 minutes to even come back to this place.
That's accurate.
But like, whatever. I've got some prestidigitation. I can get the blood up.
Hon, I'm gonna dig through your purse quick.
Oh, okay.
I'm just digging around in it.
Okay.
See if I find anything.
Whatever she happens to have in her purse.
Well, I mean, let's see here now.
Tums.
Some used tissues.
Bottle of
Let's
Pepto-Bismol.
see,
a tinder box, a torch,
hold on.
purse of everything you might need someday, a mom purse full of items. Oh, that's awesome.
Chapstick, loose straps of gum, crumbled nature grain bar, small pack of tissues, and about a dozen stolen pens.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yep.
And some crackers.
Yep.
Those like
Just
peanut
in
butter
case.
crackers.
Yeah, I was
just gonna say that.
And
No
those
one likes,
little
but
red
everyone has.
candies that all the grandmas have that you
Mm.
never know where they get them from.
Mm-hmm.
They're grandmothers, and they just keep them until they become.
Oh, yeah,
kids
some
become
mints.
grandmothers.
Yeah.
Were those original?
Yeah.
Are that old?
So yeah, you guys
Just
open the
go
front
for
door.
it.
Body's still there. Blood is there. Though the trap door is closed.
All right, let's look around.
I'll look around.
I look around.
Toss the room.
Toss in the room.
Toss the coin.
Where is everybody looking specifically? So in this room, from the entrance to the left is kind of the liquor area that you have already kind of had your fill from, along with like a small cabinet below that would be a liquor cabinet. You have seen the room before, so you kind of know the area. You guys, from the front of that, this room's kind of a rectangular shape, and from in front of that, kind of off to the left hand side is there's a number of bookshelves that line the wall here as well. The rug on the floor still has a little bit of Elaine's puke as well as some of the liquor that she tossed up, and some of the other food that she had previously had as well. It's a nice rug. It seems to be like the animal skin of something, probably like a tiger or something. So
I prestidigitation at my vomit.
where are you
That's just
putting
like
said
your
vomit?
confused.
I prestidigitation it.
Huh?
It's gone.
It doesn't disappear.
Isn't that what prestidigitation does? It
No.
cleans.
It cleans, yes, but where are you putting said vomit? Where are you cleaning it to?
Is there garbage?
Is it just copy and paste it?
It's just that you clean
Or cut and
you
paste.
clean an object.
Yeah, you're cleaning it. Where is it? Is it just going in the trash can? We'll
Yeah.
say that he's got a small waste basket.
Sure.
Okay.
Just carry all of the vomit magically into the garbage can,
Yeah.
as well as the maybe
Roll
blood.
And to get some blood too.
It's just like a fountain.
Clean
of blood.
clean the carpet up with
It's
the
just like crusty at this point.
Yeah, it's been a while, so.
very disgusting. We should search him and see if he has anything.
Yeah, I'd like to investigate the body.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it is her
Don't-
dad.
Don't
Yes.
touch him.
All right. So roll me an investigation check, please, Shannon.
8.
8. So you don't find much on him, but you do find a key that you're not very familiar with him having. It's very ornate key. Has a little red gem in the center back end. It's like one of the skeleton keys. Has a little red gem in the middle of an oval shape there at the back of it.
Okay, I found a key. That's it. But I don't know what it goes to.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
All right. Ritually or just immediately?
Just first level.
Okay. So there are a number of magical items in here. The liquor from the cabinet is magical. A couple of bottles are actually. You also sense something magical in the lower right-hand drawer of the desk itself. And there is also something else that's catching your attention. There is stuffed, like, caribou head, like, on one of the walls, and you're getting a sense of magic from one of its eyeballs.
Oh, that's a security camera.
Oh, yeah.
I want to investigate that drawer.
Okay. So you go to the drawer, and the drawer is locked.
Hey, that key you have, maybe can you see if it opens this?
Yeah.
Way too big for
No.
this tiny little drawer.
See if we can find key.
Hold on here. I want to look here, and
I have a key that I purchased that I'm just gonna try to use.
Okay.
What's it do?
Just as a common item, and it was just a mystery key, and I was like, "This could be fun."
Sure.
So I just have a key that I bought that I'm gonna see if I'm like, "Hey, I have this key that might open it."
Yeah, you go to unlock the drawer, and for some reason you have one of Samuel Tarn's keys. Not really sure where you got that, but yeah, it unlocks the drawer. You pull the drawer out, and inside of the drawer, there is this device on the inside. It's humming with magical power, and underneath it, there is a number of, like, blueprints and plans and the like underneath it as well. It looks similar to the one that you found with the 4 devices. So... you find a whole stack of blueprints here and a number of, like, written plans.
Is the body on the desk?
Yeah, it's like
Can I,
slumped
like,
at the desk. Push him off.
Is he like in the chair?
No, he's like slumped. He is in the chair, but he's like
Like, is it a
slumped on
rolling
top of the
chair?
desk. It is a rolling chair.
Can
yeah.
I like
Just kind
scooch him to like make some room?
Yeah, and he
I
like
just look at him like Larry.
of
he slumps in between his legs.
The desk.
He slumps like in between his legs. He goes completely limp. Actually, it's been long enough. He's probably got a little bit of rigor mortis going
Yeah, he's
on.
fine.
So
he's stiff.
he slumps a little bit, but then he like stops.
It's the morning. It's like
So yeah, you kind of wheel him away, and there's a little blood trail of the rolly wheels going away.
Prestidigitation. Missed the spot.
Yeah, I'll just like clean up the desk a little bit.
So I'll roll out the blueprints and start looking at him. Can I investigate him or do
Make me an investigation check. We'll call it
15?
15. So the plans here, you kind of understand the blueprints from this. These are some kind of reactors of some sort. Like, they draw in water and they power these 4 reactors in the boats. Bottom portion. But it doesn't seem like maybe the owner of the boat is wary of this because these blueprints aren't official. And you look below and you see some plans to use these reactors. And as you get to reading, you see that the plan was to use these reactors to blow up the boat tonight.
Huh. That is
What?
concerning.
What's concerning?
I know you don't really understand this, but this is telling us that someone, I assume, by the body, was planning on using these reactors to blow up the boat.
Well, we were all. Well,
We should not be here.
Well, we were all on it.
what if?
I mean, the best way to cut the best way to cut funding in a company is to murder half of it.
I am so sorry, all of you. This is very obvious that this was a suicide attempt. Obviously, he felt bad about these reactors he planted on the boats and he committed suicide.
But what if they're still rigged to blow?
Well, then we better stop him.
Okay, do any of you know anything about engineering?
No.
No.
Actually, I do know a little bit.
Oh.
A little bit.
How
I'm
can
sure
it
we
be
can
a
figure this
suicide
out.
mission if she has the knife?
Well, maybe he has an accomplice somewhere.
Oh, you know what?
Or someone
That
found
would make
out
sense.
about his plan and killed him?
He would hire you because you are
It's his...
secretary.
Yeah.
You are assistant to boss. So he would have you ensure that no one knew that that's...
Okay,
Oh, I hate
first
to
of
say
all,
it, but that sounds like
first
a lot
of
of
all,
sense there,
I
hon.
am the secretary. I'm not the administrative assistant.
Okay, so,
Because there's a difference.
There is a difference.
so either way, he trusted you to ensure that no one realized what he was planning. He may not have told you the whole thing, but he wanted you to ensure one of his last secrets.
Well, at any rate, we should
all leave
Look
before
at-
we die.
Yeah, we should
Yep.
check out these reactors and see if we can shut them off.
Yeah. Also, no, that's not me. That's not my thing.
That humming thing, magic item. It does. I do get
The school.
the school of magic. What am I?
So it's School of Evocation.
Doesn't everyone have a magic item too?
I mean, yeah, you would get plenty of.
Well, yeah, but I'm more concerned with something is in this room. That seems interesting.
You notice I have a pretty wicked tattoo that's glowing?
Nice tattoo, by the way.
Is it on your lower back?
That's
a slut.
No, it's like a full, a middle back tattoo, so you can see it with her low cut dress.
Oh, she's the dragon with the girl tattoo.
Oh.
Mm.
Because it's a pinup, right?
So this we need to find a reactor then.
Yeah, it's in the
Same
basement.
bottom.
Well, like the bellows of the ship basement. Underbelly.
Yep, in the belly of the ship.
With a-
Okay, at this
We
point,
should take plans.
at
so
this
we know what
point,
we're
we've
looking
learned that there was a plan to blow up the ship. Somebody murdered this guy. Can we please just tell all of this to the guy who owns the boat?
But he's the one who built the boat. The reactors are on his boat.
I don't think he knows they're on there. The plans don't indicate that he knows.
But it's in his office. Oh shit.
Oh my god, what if they were working together to blow the ship up for, insurance purposes?
That's a good point.
And you hear, well, I wasn't,
Why would he
but that's
be on
not
the
a bad
boat?
idea.
Oh, he's here. Oh, hey!
Oh, I'm glad
So,
we could give
you're
good
not planning
ideas.
to, murder all of us for insurance?
No, I wouldn't, dear. I love my boat.
Do
Okay.
I believe him?
Roll me insight.
Well, this dead guy was planning on blowing up your boat with some reactors or something.
Yeah,
So,
he loves his boat.
He seems pretty on.
if there were to be reactors on your boat that could blow up, where would they be?
Well, they would. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. They could be anywhere. It depends on the explosive blast of the reactor.
Okay, well, we don't know if they're, still active or not, so we should find them before the boat blows up.
Yes. How do we get down below?
Well, you take the stairs down below, but I mean, something like that would need some kind of key or some kind of.
Like that key? Like that?
Yeah, probably like that. It also need an ignition.
What do you know what this is? Is maybe ignition?
It is very mechanical looking, so I would say probably yes.
Great. Well, let's go not die.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I mean, as long as those are here, I think everyone is fine. Unless you're planning on blowing up my boat.
So we just...
We were planning on doing the opposite.
But, so
Very good, then I will take both of those items from you if you'd be so kind.
But what if you blow up the boat?
I love my boat, and I'm not going to blow it up.
He does seem pretty honest. But I still think maybe we should make sure it does not explode. What if,
I will have it decommissioned by my engineers.
okay.
And that still doesn't answer the question as to who murdered that guy.
Well, I mean, and he looks up towards the deer head.
Yeah, where are your cameras?
Well, I can see
Well, I mean,
there's it looks like one is in the...
Where's the data stored?
Well, it's right there on my desk.
Just a touch desk.
No, I think that's not how it works. You gotta it's probably an activation word.
On.
No.
Alahomora.
Well, okay, so if you know how to do this, then do it.
So
Does this see a duck, by the way? But, while we're getting to it.
it does not, unfortunately.
Oh, well, all the candles went out and it got real dark in here before he died.
That is unfortunate.
But maybe we can see if anyone is in a different spot than they were in.
Good idea.
That's a good point.
Very good idea.
Very good point.
Well, if you could do the honors for us, sir.
Not a problem. And he actually whistles back and he says, of course you understand, just in case. And he has a couple of rather burly looking individuals come in and they all cuff your hands behind your back. And he's like, just for our safety, of course.
Oh, goodness.
And he kind of moves your father's body out of the way again and pulls around another chair to sit.
I mean, really, can we really just have it put in another room or something?
I think we should probably leave him for the authorities.
We've all touched him. Well, actually, I haven't. You touched him. I think that's it, actually.
So he pulls up the screen, and as the lights go out, you see it does switch to a different kind of vision, to what it looks like for you, Piotr, when you cast Detect Magic. And you see everybody kind of slide to the side, and everybody's or these objects are moving around, per se. And then all of a sudden you hear that, and then the lights come back on.
But I didn't see any of the objects move towards...
There were objects that did move towards, but it's hard to track because everybody was moving because of the boat. It's like, well, that's upsetting.
Well, that was about as useless as I had originally said.
Well, now what do we do? I'm not Southern.
Well, what evidence do you all have?
Well, we found a knife, and we found a secret door, and the plot to blow up the boat.
Well,
I mean, as far as we see, this seems like a very elaborate plan for a millionaire at the end of his rope that just wanted to hide everything. Just cover it all up and go out in a blaze of glory.
Well, then why plant the knife on someone?
Well, he obviously had some sort of accomplice, and now that they don't have the keys to the bombs, then it's all lost in the wind.
The only person that I think right now that actually certainly could have truly done this is you, to be honest.
I was with my bodyguards playing poker.
I don't know if I believe that.
I mean, they can all vouch for me, so...
The only thing I can do is fucking roll.
You can roll an insight.
I mean, if there was an elaborate plot for something like that, wouldn't you trust your child with that?
He's gonna blow me up on the boat with it.
I mean, that would be kind of rude.
Yeah.
But what did you guys talk about when you got here? Because he looked really pissed at you.
I tend to start fights, and he told me not to.
Why'd you start fights?
When I party, it's fun.
I mean, same girl.
Yeah, I just don't know, hon.
I don't know either.
I'm at a loss.
I guess, I don't know. I feel like that there's just maybe some mysteries that just go unsolved, and maybe this is just a desperate man and his unfortunately unknown accomplices that are just lost.
Well, I mean...
It was that girl from HR.
She is a likely accomplice. She is kind of a bitch. But
it makes sense. HR is always on side of company.
HR is the true enemy of everyone.
Well, if that's the way you all feel, I'm more than happy to give my report to the police, but just know that we're hitting ground in about 10 minutes here to call off this shindig a little early on account of, and he kind of motions towards the dead body.
I don't really feel like partying and having a good time now that there's been a murder. I don't blame you.
But I mean, one of
It is
y'all
a
could
real
be the
mood
murderer
killer.
and you could be walking free.
I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds really bad.
It is rather disturbing.
I just hate to point fingers at all these nice people.
But I am, like I said from the beginning, I am not investigating. This is not something we should have been doing.
Yeah, I agree. Where are the detectives? Why aren't there any police officers on this boat?
I only have security here to keep the peace, and there's enough people on the boat that I've had to keep calm in the event of, this murder.
Finding dead men in your office.
What about that lady you talked to? Maybe she could figure it out.
Oh, the author?
Yeah.
Oh, I
She's not an
suppose,
investigator.
but
She's just she just writes about murder mysteries.
Oh, she seemed to know quite a bit. I don't know.
Because she writes about murder mysteries.
I mean, if we wanted to bother her, she seemed rather perturbed that we bothered her the first time. Just
yeah,
for
but
an
then we didn't
autograph.
bother her the second time. She came and bothered us.
Yeah, that's true.
She inquired about it.
I guess if we really want to bother the nice lady, yeah, we sure could. But I mean, if she knew the murderer, I don't know why she wouldn't just say it out loud at the time.
I mean, I don't think she knows who the murderer is, but she might. I mean, she might be able to give us some advice on what to look at next. But we're getting ready to dock anyway. Can we just I don't know, send him away with thoughts and good wishes and
Thoughts and prayers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. We can definitely pray for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then can we just all go get a drink because I'm traumatized.
Oh, for sure.
Assuming they let us walk free.
I mean, there's no one here without a perfectly good alibi. So
We were all in the room when he died, so we actually don't have any alibi at all.
with a trap door in the back.
Is there a trap door underneath the rug?
There's not.
Oh, well.
Does anyone else know about your trapdoor besides, us now and you?
I mean, a couple of my bodyguards, but you can't enter this room through the secret passage. You can only exit the room.
So the murderer would have had to have been in the room already.
Or in the secret passage.
But you can't.
They would have been hiding in the secret passage.
If you can't enter the room in the passages, you can only exit.
Right. They would have had to come in before. So if
Was the door closed when
we came in, yeah, but it was you and Mr. Montgomery.
And last I checked, the door was closed when I left, so if somebody had an accomplice in said secret passage, they would have had to let him into this room. Like I said, once you're in the passageway, you can only go out, not into this room.
Yeah, that's a pickle.
So,
Maybe we should just let the investigators figure it out. They seem like they're much more qualified.
That is their job.
Yeah, our job's not to investigate a murder. Our job is to help run a company.
And also to clear your name so you're not, answering police questions for the next however many years.
So you're in trouble. She has that.
I do have to be in the most trouble.
You're being framed.
But my fingerprints aren't on it. I didn't touch it.
What's a fingerprint? That's your hand.
Well, it's your toe beams, hon.
Oh, Toby!
Yes.
So, are y'all just intent on giving your report to the police and calling it that?
I think we're at an impasse.
Very well. So, the evening ends and the boat docks and you're all escorted off and taken away to police custody to ask questions, but it seems like the killer has gotten away scot-free.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's
happening now.
That's the end of this episode. Who would like to reveal themselves as the killer?
Yes, it would.
Well, me.
Let me make sure it actually wasn't.
Did you message us who the killer was?
Yes.
Like, when?
When you were making your characters.
I didn't see anything that specifically said you are the killer, so I'm pretty sure it's not me.
So, in the interrogation room, Marta answers as honestly as she can. And she tells the detectives that things at the company has gotten really hard, but, you know, you just pull through best you can. You do what you have to do. And that's the best you can ask for of anyone. And
Is this like season 5 of Fargo?
Fargo was actually a decent movie.
I got like 3 seasons in.
Oh, I didn't watch this.
we didn't watch the movie, but
We watched the movie, not the TV show.
and the detectives content that this nice lady would
Hold on.
never be possible of a murder.
I think I
Uncuff her.
wasn't. No, I wasn't? Okay.
Okay. The only part I think that might have implicated me, it says, you'll go, but boy will someone pay one way or another. That doesn't specifically say I killed him. It just says someone will pay.
I think Travis is monologuing for a reason.
And I meet Hank in the front lobby, who's my loyal husband and waiting there. I say, okay, honey, I think we're done here. Let's go on home.
Okay, hon.
I think things will be a little better now. Hopefully, our new boss will be a little more kinder.
Oh, hopefully.
Hopefully. But I guess we'll see.
Yes, Travis was the killer.
Huh.
I wish I had been able to roll better on you.
Well, we're just supposed to roll insight on you and figure it, like,
I don't know.
what was supposed to implicate you?
I gave a long monologue in the middle of...
No, there definitely was some things, but
I was like,
couldn't
he
get-
totally let slip when she was inciting him. She said he is totally not the killer or something along the lines of that you couldn't do it. When asked about herself.
I was very careful of the way I worded things, but I went on a long spiel about how I hated everything in the company and how everyone is rude to me. And
That's true.
That was where I was
That's
like,
true.
it's gotta be, but
and so you had the suspicion there all along, but you never thought to directly investigate me, look for
I
any...
had the suspicion, but I insight checked you, and I rolled like shite.
Also, the murder weapon was an arm blade, hidden arm blade, so it had a mechanism attached. So if you would have searched her for that, you would have found the mechanism because she actually tried to get rid of the blade onto Mr. Samuel, but Mr. Samuel actually caught that and stuffed it into Elaine's purse.
Oh.
I was wondering, because it happened right after we talked to Samuel, so I thought Samuel did it, and I was like, maybe he planted it in your purse. I didn't think one of us would have planted it in your purse after talking to Samuel. Like, that seemed odd. I thought it would, so I was very...
I had a secret chat going with Josh
I
on
figured.
those
Yep.
things.
Yep. So, so the killer gets away scot-free this time, guys. So, did you guess correctly?
The first time, we caught the killer. The second time, we got the wrong killer. The third time, the killer just fucking
Got away scot-free.
nobody
The
got
killer was a very nice lady.
Yeah.
Very nice lady who got pushed too far.
That's right.
the brothers seem to be having a pretty good solid track record on this killing thing.
Oh, well, I didn't know that I would... I think I knew that I was the killer the first time, but...
Well,
Hi.
he had it coming.
Next,
Oh, yeah.
He had it coming.
Nah.
He only had himself to blame.
next murder mystery, I'm blaming a Sturzinger right off the bat.
So it's got to be Christian, because obviously we've already been
Well,
murderers.
Christian was a murderer in the last. Oh, somebody! Yeah, watch it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for this festival Christmas one-shot, and we'll be back to our regular episodes for a little bit. We will be filming a one-shot coming up in the future called Oops, All Wizards.
Yes,
So-
stay tuned for Oops All
Happy
Wizards.
Festivus.
And honestly, like, if you want to play along with us, buy lots of things that you can drink in cans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we should.
If you're an adult,
No.
21 over.
You can.
If you're in Europe, it's like 18.
18.
Right.
I didn't say it had to be
Yeah.
liquor. You just said things in cans.
Yeah.
Nothing's in here. Yeah. If you're
Soda.
okay with
Soda.
drinking like a bunch of soda, then you can do it with
You
soda.
know,
Canned water.
Minute Maid.
Canned water.
Well, Merry Christmas, belated Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Merry Kwanzaa, and everything else you might celebrate.
I don't
Thanks,
remember.
everyone.
Did we decide
We'll
if we're
see you
having...
next time.
Wait. And we didn't decide if we're doing an episode. Next week's Christmas, so there'll probably be an episode
Well,
next.
this can be off of camera, so.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in to the Campaigns of the Plains channel. Catch new material every Friday on YouTube, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.